Today show host Allison Langdon believed her love story was the fairy tale love at first sight trope, but this story is not what it seems. In a chat with Show and Tell, Allison recalled telling her friends about the moment she laid eyes on her now husband Michael Willesee Jr. But her memory was a little blurred. We were at a bar and this guy walked in and he had his red t-shirt and dark jeans, and you just have that moment where you just have like an overwhelming physical attraction to someone. I just got hit by this, Allison remembered saying. And I finished telling the story, blah, 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 and Mike interrupted me and says, I've never owned a red t-shirt. Despite this unfortunate start to their romance, the pair still fell in love with each other, which led them down a beautiful aisle and tied the knot in 2008 in Noosa. Ally told 9honey a moment during her nuptials that she will cherish forever. It was seeing my husband's face when I arrived at the ceremony, she said. I just remember getting out of the car, on Dad's arm, and just looking down and locking eyes with Mike. I think it's just so overwhelming. Thinking that all these people are here to celebrate the love that you have for this other person, and it was beautiful. While Ally lives most of her life on screen, the couple have kept their romance somewhat private. During a segment on Today about search history, Ally hinted that her husband had a peculiar search history. When you search your partner's computer and you start to type something and it's interesting, she said. What do you mean? Co-host Karl Stefanovic responded. Tell you in a minute, Ally concluded. But even Mike isn't excluded from bragging about his beautiful wife and her successful career in journalism. She's the hardest worker I've ever seen, and I've worked in journalism for 25 years. That's something that is overlooked when people view her success, he told Daily Life in 2014. Allison's heavy workload forced her to consider how family would play a part in her future. As she got older, having children became a goal of theirs. I landed my dream gig. 60 Minutes is all I ever wanted, that was it. My husband and I got married when I was 29, and a year later I was appointed to 60 Minutes. And the reality of 60 is we spend 6-7 months of the year on the road, often overseas, so that didn't really fit in with having a baby. For a long time I sort of thought it was something that we wouldn't do, she told Future Women. I didn't think I was missing out on anything. And then something just came over me when I was 36, and I thought, hang on, I need to start thinking about this. Am I okay if we don't have children? And I kinda thought, I want to give this a crack. In early 2017, Ally and Mike welcomed their son Mac into the world. Nearly 2 years later, their daughter Scout followed.